Hello and welcome back to the Mpora Ski Chalet and another episode of Piste TV. Today we'll be bringing you a video and getting the most performance and comfort from your ski touring boots. So if you've just purchased a new pair of boots but they're giving you a few niggles, or your old pair of boots could do with your new lease of life, then there'll be sure to be something for you in this video. So roll the intro. So this should have already been sorted when you first bought your boots from a decent boot fitter, but if you are having issues with knee alignment, heel hold, or pressure points around the foot, then drop your boots into a reputable boot fitter near you and they'll be able to make the adjustments to the boots to sort these issues out. And when you do go and see that boot fitter, they may try and sell you a pair of custom footbeds to go in the ski boots. Now this may seem like a sales tactic, but custom footbeds really do help in the comfort and performance departments. If we look at a generic footbed that comes with your ski boots, you'll see that it's just made for one very generic foot shape. And it offers very little support when you're really pressuring those boots through the turn. And I mean, just look at it. And this becomes a problem when we start to ski, because if our foot is unsupported, one, it leads to a lack of control in the boot, and two, it can cause crushing points around the toes, which will lead to discomfort. So this is where aftermarket footbeds come in, like these Super Feet just here. If we just take a quick look at them, you'll see that they offer a lot more stiffness and support to keep your foot nice and stable throughout the turn. I have two different types of Super Feet. These ones are just very generic. You just cut them to shape. They're nice and easy to slip in. They're very low profile, which I like to use with very tight fitting touring boots. And then there are the custom Super Feet. So these use a plastic and carbon compound, which is then heated and then vacuum molded around the shape of my foot to give really good heel hold. These are just the footbeds that I like to use, but there are loads of other footbed companies that offer custom or straight out of the box services. I'll pop a link in the description below if you would like to grab yourself a pair of Super Feet. Okay, next up are aftermarket liners. And although ski boot manufacturers are doing a great job with their liners, just like this Salomon just here, it's still a good option to get yourself a pair of aftermarket liners like these, the Intuition liners. So what's so great about aftermarket liners? Well, first of all, you can select between tongue and overlap liners depending on your leg shape and ski style to really tune in that fit. I like to use liners from Canadian-based Intuition liners because they use really high quality foam that one, doesn't pack out half as fast as normal liners, and two, offers a real increase in stiffness and responsiveness when applied to the ski boot. I use these liners just here, the Intuition Tour Wrap in my Salomon MTN boots. They still have a little slot cut out to help out with the range of motion, but they have that high quality Intuition foam to really beef up the responsiveness of the boot. And if you buy a pair of, say, Scarpa boots, you'll be glad to know that they do come packed with an Intuition liner in them, which is an added benefit. Okay, for number 5, we've got a aftermarket booster strap from the aptly named Booster Strap company. These booster straps are just like normal straps found on your boots, but they're made of an elastic material to really improve the rebound as you flex into the cuff. And they've got a nice camming feature like this just here, which really allows you to tighten it up around your calf. This improvement in fit will really help out if you do suffer from shin bang, because it will allow the cuff of the boot to get nice and tight from your calf and stop your calf slamming against the tongue. Okay, so number 6 is ski socks. Now, a lot of people seem to think that you need the thickest woolen pair of socks to keep your feet warm during the cooler months, but that's simply not the case. As long as you've fitted your ski boots properly, then you can wear a very thin pair of socks. I like to use these Darn Tough socks. They're nice and thin, so they promote good circulation, increasing warmth in your feet, yet they offer a nice bit of support under the arch and just behind the heel. Last but not least is a good boot dryer. I like to use these cordless dryers from Dryshore. Now, if you're ski touring for a whole day, then you're going to work up a sweat. And particularly if you just dropped a load of cash on a new liner and insoles, then you're going to want to keep those smelling fresh. And a good boot dryer will help out with that. These simple boot dryers are really nice. They just utilize a bag of silicone beads that you can just pop into your liners and leave them in throughout the whole night. They last for about 6 days worth of use. And after the 6th day, you just have to chuck them into the oven at 100 degrees for about an hour, and then they're all reset and good to go again. Really nice bits of kit. So there you go then, that's your lot. And I know it's tricky, spending money on your already expensive ski boots isn't ideal, but these hacks will get the most performance from your boots and keep you shredding comfortably throughout a whole day. And if you like this video, then be sure to click that subscribe button below. And if you've got any other tips and tricks, then pop a comment below and let everyone else know. Otherwise, I'll see you this time next week in the Mpora ski cabin.